Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Angel Muse by Mugler. If you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Please smash that subscribe button. And if you are returning, welcome back and smash that subscribe button. Angel Muse by Mugler is a fragrance that I have wanted for the longest time, but this was actually out of stock for like a really long time. Like on Mugler's website, they were out of stock for like a month or something, and I really wanted to get my hands on this fragrance, but I couldn't because it was not in stock. But eventually I did end up picking this up from an online store called The Perfume Box, I think, and I got it for a pretty good price. I will leave a link in the description. But guys, I have watched so many videos and I have heard so many great things about this fragrance, and I needed to have it, and here we are. So the top notes are pink pepper and grapefruit. The middle notes are hazelnut cocoa spread. And the base notes are patchouli and vetiver. First of all, I think that hazelnut cocoa spread note is really funny to me because it's like it's literally just like Nutella. Here's my take on the fragrance. So first off, I want to start off by saying I am very glad that I decided to film this review a little bit later. Like, this is probably around like a week in of me having this fragrance, and I'm glad I gave this fragrance some time rather than making the review like on the day that I got it, because this is definitely one that I needed to give time to grow on me. This fragrance is strong. It is very potent, and I wouldn't say it's as strong as the original Angel, which I think is a factor that makes the original one super controversial, but this one still really packs a punch, and it was something that totally caught me off guard. That pink pepper note is definitely really present in the opening. It is spicy. It almost has this kind of light sparkling kind of spice to it, and also that grapefruit I really get in the opening. It has this deep, a little kind of bitter citrus to it. I have heard a lot of people talking about the chocolate in this fragrance, particularly how it smells like Nutella or just like a bar of chocolate. Personally, for me, I don't get a jar of Nutella. Like, don't get me wrong, this definitely does resemble, you know, some hazelnut chocolate accords to me, but it's definitely not as gourmand chocolatey as I expected it to be. This fragrance is extremely green. It is so earthy, and that definitely caught me by surprise because the patchouli and vetiver, it is so present all throughout the wear of the fragrance, especially that patchouli. It just makes it so green and earthy. So if I were to boil it down into like really simple terms, Angel Muse to me smells like a spicy, earthy, green chocolate. Okay, let's get into the rating. We're gonna start off with the presentation. I don't know what it is about this bottle. There is something about kind of like the shape and like the way it feels on my hand. Something about this bottle is so hypnotic for me. Like, I literally love it so much. It's super weird, super unorthodox, and a lot of its criticism comes from the fact that it doesn't stand up, like it just like lays flat. When I hold it, it just feels like this like cute little like gemstone. As for the box, I really like the box. I think this is definitely a step up from the Alien and the original Angel boxes. I really love this pastel periwinkle color, and then there's like the rose gold on the side. As for the scent, I'm gonna be completely honest, this is not one that I liked when I first smelled it. I was completely taken aback. Those spicy and super green earthy notes totally rubbed me the wrong way. I've wanted so badly to like Mugler's fragrances because there's something about the aesthetic and the concept behind the fragrances that is so beautiful to me, but I just have not been able to get into their fragrances because they are too overbearing for me. It maintains some of the DNA of the original Angel, which the way people were describing this fragrance, I expected it to smell like entirely different, but it does resemble Angel a bit with that super strong patchouli. Some people say it smelled like soil. Okay, first of all, like, how do you know what soil smells like? Like, I guess, like, if you're, like, a gardener, I don't, like, go around sniffing the soil. Like, I don't know if that's, like, accurate. If they are implying that it smells super earthy, then I definitely agree. It almost smells kind of like sage and kind of herbal, but once this fragrance dries down, I think that's when it starts to get a lot more special. Upon the dry down, it definitely brings out more of those chocolatey notes, becomes a little bit more nutty. That spice dies down to reveal a much smoother base at that point. So probably after the 20 to 30 minute mark that I think this fragrance really shines and becomes super beautiful. For me, the spicy greens were just a little too much for me. Once you do give it time to dry down, I think that the smell is really beautiful. It still maintains that strong patchouli and vetiver, but it is smoother and blends in with that chocolate a lot better. Scent-wise, this is definitely something that's more widely appealing than some of Mugler's other fragrances because I think it is a little bit more controlled than the super like in-your-face smell of like Alien and Angel. Nonetheless, it is still something that you really need to let grow on you. That was definitely true for me. So the performance, like all of Mugler's fragrances, the performance is really good. It's super nice, will definitely last you throughout the day. Projection is also really nice. This fragrance, I would say, definitely lasts like 6 to 8 hours and remains on your skin and clothes for many hours after that. So I've had no issues with the longevity. I am constantly impressed with Mugler's fragrances and how long they last. It is expected, I feel like, given how just like utterly strong the fragrance is, but still really good. Mugler Angel Muse is not a fragrance that I would consider to be a gourmand, and I feel like when I look at those notes, I expect it to smell more chocolatey and edible, but that's not really what this fragrance was giving. I still do really like the smell. It's warm, it's spicy, and I actually think that this is a fragrance that can be worn year-round, so I think it's quite versatile. Overall, I rate Angel Muse by Mugler a 4.5 out of 5. I think that this is a great fragrance to own if you like green and earthy fragrances, and also if you like chocolatey notes. It's a super unique scent and I would definitely recommend at least getting a sample of it. That concludes my review of Angel Muse by Mugler. I am ultimately really glad that I decided to line buy this because again, I've wanted it for so long and I think that it makes such a nice addition to my collection. Again, I love how it feels in my hand. Let me know what you guys think of Angel Muse if you own it or have tried it, and also let me know if there's anything you want me to review next. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you soon.